Sessions, and we're joined currently by Mr. Prasad, as promised, the Executive Director and CFO of NCL Industries. Hi, Mr. Prasad. Thanks so much for joining in today. Before we talk about your numbers, there's been a lot of talk. Could you confirm in the last 1 month, in fact, we here on CNBC TV18 itself had said that prices in South India were hiked by around 40-50 rupees. Could you confirm that from May onwards? What has been the price increase and how many price increases have you all taken? Reports suggest 2 to around 3 price increases.
Yeah, good morning, Nigel, Prasad. See, during the last 1 month, there are a couple of increases, and net realizations have improved by almost 40 rupees a bag, 40 to 45 rupees a bag in both AP and Telangana states.
And what is the total price increase, sir?
About price increase, that will be roughly about to the extent of 60 rupees a bag, and net realizations after taking out these taxes and duties, there is an improvement in the net realizations to the extent of 40 to 45 rupees a bag.
Okay, so prices have gone up by 60 rupees per bag. For your company, the net realization increase would be 40 to 45 rupees per bag. In percentage terms, Mr. Prasad,
correct,
if you could tell us what would 40 to 45 rupees per bag be?
As of now, we are getting about almost 200 rupees net realizations we are getting. Earlier, we were getting only some 180, 170, 180 rupees. So during the last year, during the fourth quarter, there is a pressure on prices. The prices have dropped during the last this fourth quarter.
Okay.
And again, there is an improvement in the last 1 month's time.
So you're saying your net realizations would go up by 20%, 40 rupees on a base of 200 rupees?
Yes, 200 rupees is the net realization as of now.
Okay. Okay. And what will this mean in terms of your Q1 margins and your Q1 performance?
Human results are expected to be good. Volumes are increasing, and we are operating at almost 70% capacity now. And this year we are targeting a capacity of about 75%.
All right, Mr. Prasad, let's get in a couple of details. Then you're saying that you're targeting a capacity of from 70 to around 75% or thereabouts. In the final quarter of FY16, what exactly was the capacity utilization at that time? And also guide us, for FY17, what kind of sales volumes could we see?
Yeah, during the this fourth quarter, we have utilized a capacity of 80%. And for the year as a whole, we have utilized a capacity of 68%. And this year, we are targeting 75%. And presently, we are operating at 70% during the last 2 months. April and May, we have operated at 70%. And this 75% in terms of volumes, in specific terms, that will be about 15 lakh tons. Our installed capacity is about 2 million tons. So we will be operating at 1.5 million tons per annum. But that is for the FY17.
Okay. You said in Q1 your volumes have gone up. Could you tell us by how much?
Approximately last year we were operating at about 65% level. That has gone up to 70%.
All right, Mr. Prasad, the street wants to know about the EBITDA per ton. What exactly was your EBITDA per ton in the last fiscal year? That was a big improvement if you look at it in comparison to the last few years. So in FY16, for the whole year, what was the EBITDA per ton? And also, could you tell us for FY17, what is your targeted EBITDA per ton? You're already telling us that, in fact, prices have increased for the first couple of months. I think the street likes what you're saying because the stock is up by more than 5% as we speak. So what is your targeted EBITDA per ton?
See, target, we cannot have any target because the prices are driven by the market conditions. See, last year we had a realization EBITDA of almost 600 to 700 rupees per ton. So for this year, that we cannot precisely we cannot have any target, but we want to increase our sales volumes by spreading our dealer network and in neighboring states like Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. We are concentrating more on that.
Okay. Do you believe these increased prices will sustain?
Yeah, we are optimistic about that because the demand is also improving, and governments have, both the state governments, particularly in AP and Telangana, they have started consuming cement.
Okay.
So definitely the prices are likely to
So what will all this mean in terms of your FY17 performance? In FY16, you had revenues of nearly 660 crore and profits of 53 crore. Any sense in terms of numbers how FY17 will shape up for you, considering prices have gone up, the demand is looking up, your capacity utilization will improve to 75%. What will revenues and profits look like?
See, we are looking for a top line of last year we have issued about 996 crore, 994 crores turnover, gross turnover I am talking of,
Okay.
and net turnover of about 660 crores. And this year we are targeting about 1,200 crores turnover.
Gross turnover. And net?
Yeah, gross turnover. And that will be about 800 to 850 crores.
Okay.
All right. So also, could you tell us about your expansion plans? Currently, you're a 2 million ton plant. Could you confirm first, for this year, you're looking at 1.5 million ton sales volume for FY17?
Correct.
Okay.
For
Now you're
FY17,
going to
yeah.
you're going to be increasing your capacity to around 3 million tons. By when will this happen? Could you tell us that?
Yeah,
And
that
also,
will be,
yeah.
yeah, cement. Now we have taken up 2 expansion projects. One is in cement division that we are increasing it from 2 million tons to 2.7 million tons cement capacity. And the other one is the bison panel, cement bonded particle board capacity that we are increasing from 60,000 tons per annum to 90,000 tons per annum. So now we have taken up 2 capex programs. Both the projects are expected to be completed by March 17.
Okay, Mr. Prasad, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining in. So that's NCL Industries telling us that in the last 1 month, cement prices have gone up by 60 rupees per bag, as a result of which the net realization has gone up by 40 to 45 rupees per bag. And look at the way NCL Industries is now reacting. It's up close to about 4.5% reacting to this.